Hello and welcome to the Swear Word. I'm your host, Brandon Swear, and this is a show made for the Chilihead community by the community. Regardless of your spice tolerance, this is the place for you. Hey, coming up tonight, we got a great show. We got some products coming up on Hot or Not, and then after that, we got Midge coming on as our special guest. And then straight after that, we got a brand new game show that I'm ready to show you tonight. It's called the Sauce Gauntlet. Stay tuned for more because Sam Sauce is also doing a little special for our swear word viewers. So let's get it from everything in. All right, welcome. So tonight we got a great show for you. We have two sauces that we'll be checking out from Sam Sauce. All right, we have here. We'll be giving them our swear word rating, and then from there we'll be joined by our special guest tonight, Midge. He's the owner of Creature Sauce Co. And he's a League of Fire Sacramento champion, spicy content challenge creator. He's got his own challenges that you can get as well. Fellow Chilihead, crushing it in the game. Excited to have him here tonight. Following that, we have a new segment called the Sauce Gauntlet. Make sure to jump in the chat, play along. Hey, if you like what we're doing here, please like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. It helps us get in front of the right people and helps this channel grow. Hey, and don't forget, this show is also a live show. So once again, jump in the comments. If you got questions when we're doing the interview, let them fly. All right? Hey, first up, we're going to be checking out some sauces. And let's give them our hot or not swear word review. Hot or not. So glad to have you here, first of all. So tonight we have two sauces. On this sauce. If you caught the sneak peek that I popped up on socials, mispronouncing the last one, and then xanthan gum. Give it a good shake. Once again, beautiful color on this here sauce. Super excited. It's been torturous on my end to not crack into these till now. Give it a good pour. Let's get a good heap and pour of Sam Sauce. All right. Get a good aroma. I can already smell it from here. All right. Man, that aroma. Here, let me get this set up here. All right. That aroma, phenomenal. I mean, I didn't even have to get it close to be able to start picking up some of these notes. That lemongrass definitely lets you know that it's in there. You get that nice, it's that nice Asian, smell, taste, flavor bomb. My mouth is just watering to the max right now. It's a shame that I can't just turn this up and drink it, because I do want to enjoy this on food, and I do want to enjoy this. But man, Sam, phenomenal on the flavor and aroma on that. So let me get this flavor and aroma typed in here. So, all right. As far as heat, let's talk through that one as well. So, as far as heat, we have it's not too bad off the front. So, if you're just now getting into the sauce game, your heat tolerance isn't quite there. This will be hot for you, yes. Will it make you want to run away? No, it's not. It's very welcoming. Wildly balanced sauce. Versatility on this. I can see this one obviously lending itself more to an Asian style dish. Really looking forward to this incorporated on some banh mi's, some rice dishes, some noodle dishes. I can just, my mind's already running in multiple different directions for this. Here, let me get that typed in as well. So we talked about heat. We talked about aroma, and we talked about flavor. Next, and then we also talked about versatility. So next, we have to come up with here. Let's type in. Let's get this plugged in here, and then burn. All right. So final category being burn. The burn is actually a pretty decent burn going on here. I think the burn might actually linger around a little bit longer than, say, the initial heat does. Really like it. It's got the very, very much what you would expect off of a traditional Asian dish. It complements itself more to, I would say, the upfront burn that I'm feeling is definitely coming from the habaneros more so, and that Thai chili. It's very indicative of that Thai chili kind of lingering. Nothing crazy, so you're not going to be rushing out. So burn on this, I would actually say the burn is a bit nicer than the upfront punch. But overall, the balance of this sauce is just mind-blowing. Let's give this. Okay. Okay. All right. Up next, let's do the pina de nata. All right. So it looks like everyone's kind of digging some Sam sauce. So I will say, Sam has. We've been in talks today. He's doing something very special for all the swear word viewers. So stay tuned for that. We'll be happy to share more information as we go. Let me go ahead and get this one read off to you. So for the pina de nata, this one here is pineapple, yellow onion, ginger. Man, I was super excited for this next ingredient. Yellow brain strain chilies, champagne vinegar, distilled vinegar, garlic, cilantro, preserved lemon, salt, coriander, cumin, citric acid, chia seed powder. So if you didn't catch the very first episode when Sam was on here, he was talking about how he was wanting to try something different than just, say, traditional xanthan gum that is commonly found. And so he was actually switching to chia seed powder. So interested to see how this goes. Give it a good shake. All right. Oh, wow. Man, that aroma. Healthy dollop. Let me not spill. Let's get this back over there. All right. Wow. Wow. My mouth is just salivating like crazy. Phenomenal sauce. All right, let's talk. Let's slow things down. Let me unpack this. Here we go. All right, aroma on this one. I would say the pineapple is very noticeable up front. You smell the hints of garlic, the onion. You smell the onion. You smell those three ingredients kind of really bouncing around in your nostrils. It's man, my mouth. Sorry, I'm just over here salivating. Don't mind me. You know, the overall taste and aroma on this, once again, extremely balanced. Man, this is going to be tough between these two. So here, let me type this in real quick. Upfront burn. I would say this one burns up front more so than the Taiga style. Now, I will say it is to be expected. I mean, Yellow Brain strain is a bit more of a spicy pepper compared to the other two. So that upfront hit is definitely going to be there. I would also say that the burn is a bit more noticeable. Once again, nothing too alarming there. Is what it is whenever you're talking hotter peppers. So here, let me get the heat going on this one. So we got all right, and let's go here to aroma. That is, and then we got flavor. These sauces are, as to be expected, pieces of art, if you will, as far as how the flavor is just so balanced and well structured together. It's once again going to be very hard to not want to just like drink this in one sitting, if you will. I'm going to have to cherish every memory and get more. Let's type in this before I get too sidetracked again. All right. So we had versatility. I would say this one's a bit more versatile than maybe Tiger style would be. I think ultimately the Tiger style has so much more of a leaning towards that Asian dish style, which is obviously what the sauce was intended for. That it kind of limits itself a bit more so than, say, the pina donata. So let's let me get that over here. Okay. And lastly, the burn. Let me input that. All right. Let's get these added up here. And once again, while I add these up, just to remind you, if you do want the full breakdown of what I rated each category, what you're going to need to do is go on over to Instagram, give me a like or give me a follow on there to be able to view, what I end up having these ratings come in. I'll post those there. I will also post and share this on YouTube. So if you want to go follow me on YouTube, by all means, go ahead and do that. Let's get this going here. All right. So for Taiga style, we got 3.46 swear words. And I will just preface, there will never be a 5 in any category the whole way through. So there will never be a perfect score. That's just how I am. Let's go with Pina Donata. Pina Donata coming in at a 3.72 swear words. Man, Sam, these are phenomenal sauces. If y'all haven't tried Sam sauce, you definitely need to try it. You don't know what you're missing. I'm super excited to say, too, that for the rest of the month of December, Sam's sauce will be the products that will be reviewed. We are doing a Christmas episode that will be coming out on the 19th of December. So stay tuned for that. That one, we probably won't do an actual sauce review on that one. Much more fun planned for that. More updates coming on that. So not going to get any more out of me. Mum's the word on that episode. But stick around to the end. Got a beautiful thing that Sam's been able to do up for everyone that's here watching. And check out Sam's sauce. Let's get on to the interview. Hey, Midge, how's it going?
Look at that.
Glad to have you on.
Going good. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. Thank
Loving the belt. I got many things to ask you about that. Just out of sheer curiosity. You know, I did go back and tried to watch what clips I could find. I couldn't find. Maybe I was just looking in the wrong place, but I couldn't find the full playthrough on how that competition played out for you. But obviously, it played out very well for you. So kudos there.
Yeah.
Got Matt
Almost
Johnston
didn't,
in
but
there.
it did.
Okay. Oh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah. That's competition right there, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. He Dallas, right? Yeah. Not too long ago.
Yeah.
But that's going to be a fun little showdown.
No, I haven't named it yet.
Haven't named the, what was it?
The
Oh, I
belt.
haven't named the belt. Okay. If you see me looking off to the side, I'm either engaging with my producer Jeff or I'm reading the comments. So don't mind that. But yeah, no, glad to have you on the show. I've heard nothing but phenomenal things about you. Super excited to get to know you better and actually meet you. So, man, don't even know where to begin. So I guess what we'll do is we'll start with your sauce company. Tell us what was the inspiration there and what got you going.
Yeah, well, what it was like early 2020, I believe. I was buying some sauce from a guy on Instagram, and I believe it was Instagram or Facebook, one of them. And it's basic ingredients. It was just Reaper, vinegar, water, salt. So it's pretty much Reaper mash, but it's really good. I really like that sauce a lot. Like, just I don't know how to explain it. It tasted like there was other stuff in there, but there wasn't. But I was just like, what, I could do this. So I messed around. I made one. Had some peppers growing in the backyard. I used Ghost and Scorpion.
Very nice.
And took it camping, and a couple buddies that were there were just like, man, this is amazing. Like, this is good. So then I started messing around with another recipe, made a peach habanero, and
very nice. Sounds
pretty much
tasty.
went from there. It's like, The very first sauce I did make, though, I changed it to Reapers, and
Okay.
it became Chupacabra.
Okay. Yep. That was obviously you heard as well at the very beginning. That's what I was alluding to. I saw that you have the Chupacabra Chug Challenge. Um, so that I guess I was looking at your description on it, um, but you maybe obviously there's others that are watching that haven't had a chance to check out your website. So tell us a little bit about the difference between the Chupacabra hot sauce that you sell versus the Chug Challenge.
Well, the Chug Challenge, the sauce is Carolina Reaper, um, tomato, onion, garlic, cilantro, red wine vinegar.
Very nice.
So the only difference is the Chug Challenge, which actually it is maybe sold out. I might have about 8 or 10 left, and that might be going to Mike Jack in Canada. I
Okay.
need to get with him. But yeah, only difference is the amount of peppers. So there's about 15 or 16 super hot peppers in the Chug Challenge instead of just Reapers.
Okay. Very
And I
nice.
believe the math I did, it came out to about 39%
Okay.
mash, pepper mash.
Very nice.
So it's
It's a very
38,
stout
39. So
sauce. Yeah.
it's pretty hardcore. Like I know somebody in the comments here that she can't keep it down. She can't get it down actually.
Hey, yeah,
Alexander.
it hot sauce chugs are they're not quite as simple as you would think they would be. At least definitely on the first few, I would imagine because it's it's a different game than just eating a large quantity on a piece of food or say on a spoon or something than just
Mhm.
turning the bottle up and going to town. I mean, there's a lot of people that struggle just with a normal chug, let alone a hot sauce chug. So,
Yeah, yeah. Especially it's I mean it's 4 ounces as well, so it's a lot
yeah.
to get down in one, and it's chunky. I kept it chunky. Like man, it's like a salsa pretty much. It's like
Okay.
chugging salsa,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was hardcore, pretty
Yeah.
hardcore.
Sounds like that would add a nice little layer of difficulty as well to the overall challenge. So,
Yeah,
very cool.
I still hold the record. I did 6 in a row.
Oh, nice.
It was very difficult. Me and Chris Fagali, Scoville unit,
Yeah.
we went for the shared record, 5, and we got to number 4, and he was just like, it was kind of gentleman's agreement, you know, like that's it, we're done because we both felt like we were just gonna lose it, and almost done, you know, a little halfway through the burn time. He's like, let's do another one, dude. It's like, no, let's come on. And he talked me into it, so I did it. So we shared the joint record, and then well, I don't know, a couple weeks later, it's like, you know what? I got a whole bunch of them sitting here. I'm gonna go for going for 6. So
Very nice. Well, the I guess from there, let's talk about what do you do? I know I've asked a few others so far, but what do you do to prepare for challenges in general, whether that be hot pepper contests or any other challenge for that matter? Do you have like a ritual that you like to live and die by, or what does it look
uh
like?
man, no. I mean, usually for a challenge, I like to have like my stomach prep. I like to do like a McChicken,
Okay,
a McDouble, and some fries, and
okay,
it seems to work for me pretty good. But I don't know. After winning the competition last time, man, I had these. They're called pupusas, like Mexican style pancakes. That's
okay,
all I had to prep before, you know. And I was like, maybe these are what I need to prep with from now on, you know. It's
yeah.
like I have to get some for the America's Belt competition and eat about 6 of them because I only ate 3 of them. That's all I had. And I was like, God, I don't think this is going to be good enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are they size wise on those? Are they rather small? Are they larger?
they were probably about that big, real small.
Okay.
not even the size of like a regular pancake that you would get at like Denny's or something.
Okay. Okay. Very nice. Well, let's talk about what was the first time, or when was the first time that you stepped into, actually wanting to do a pepper eating challenge?
The first one was San Diego in um, what not last year, was it year before in June? Yeah, year before in June. So
Okay.
2022, June 2022. I never thought of doing it because I don't eat peppers. It's like I eat challenges, I do challenges, I do chugs and stuff like that, but I don't eat peppers. I eat jalapenos and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I got invited by the League of Fire to go down to San Diego for the competition. I was like, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but you know what? At least I get to meet all my friends that I've had online and for a long time,
Absolutely.
and I went and I was horrible. I was the first one out, and each each competition I progressed more and more. So
Nice.
I've done four, but yeah, I never thought I'd be doing it. I used to watch Chili Queen and
Yeah.
Dustin. I watch all these competitions, and I was just like, there's no way I can do that, and I did it, and
Yep.
look where
Uh,
we are now.
yeah. That was passing through my head earlier this week I guess over the weekend, I should say. Was really just kind of the mentality behind entering in one of these competitions. It's like I always just wondered, does the person that's participating, did they just wake up that morning and they're like, yeah, this is what I'm going to do today, or was this a long driven, plan that they had kind of like crafted, and they're like, all right, I'm going to work myself up to this, and this is how I'm going to
Yeah.
handle it, and so on. But yeah, no, I, not something that I would just quickly jump on. All right, looks like we got another question here.
It's a more starchy food.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
more
I don't
starchy.
really go for sugars. Like it's like either carby, starchy, or greasy.
Okay, yep.
It's like
I definitely lean more towards the carby, greasy side for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Um, really didn't have a method to the madness for the longest, but now looks like we got another question here. Charlie
Uh,
asking, most intense burn challenge you've done.
it's a toss up between two. It was the Mighty Mustache years ago made this thing called the Death Bloom.
Okay.
It was huge. It was solid chocolate, had a layer of extract on the top, and the chocolate had just pepper powder galore in it.
Yeah.
And it was so big. It was probably about, I don't know, maybe close to 3 inches, 2.5, 3 inches thick,
Man.
and probably about that big around. And it was, man, it was hardcore. I don't even know how much it weighed, but you bite into it, and it was so hard. And then it was probably one of the hottest things I've ever had in my life. Like
Wow. Yeah.
that, and then Jim Snow's Tap Out Challenge
Okay.
was a full bottle of sauce that he makes. Um, I think he said there was probably enough Carolina Reapers in that 3 challenges that we did to make about 40 bottles of hot sauce, like
Wow.
hot sauce.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was a spoon by spoon every like 30 seconds or a minute, or I think it was 30 seconds. You take a spoonful until the bottle was gone. And man, it felt like somebody was holding the blowtorch, just right to my throat. It
Man.
was bad. It was bad.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't sound quite as pleasant as you make it sound there. The I know the one thing that immediately was like, alarm bells going off in my head whenever you said extract in the very first one. Yeah, that would be pretty brutal,
Yeah.
just off that alone.
Yeah. And I got to watch the video. He uploaded the video on his YouTube of him making it.
Very
So,
nice.
yeah, I got to see how it was made and get to see that really thick extract poured in there.
Man,
And yeah, it was horrible.
that's wild. Absolutely wild. So, um, not to venture too far off that, I guess it kind of stays on topic, but I know you also can't really talk too much about it, but I know you're featured in this upcoming show that's coming out on the 22nd. Obviously, whatever you can say as far as your experiences with others, um, by all means, would love to know what your feelings and thoughts were towards it.
Oh man, it was a time of my life. Um, I just wish I could have been a bigger part of it, but I went to Texas for the pepper eating competition, and they followed us around, mic'd me up, and I don't know how much I'm going to be in the show, but I know I'm going to be in it. But you'll probably definitely get to see me tap out of the the competition I was in. Um, but yeah, it was fun. It was probably one of the best times I've ever had. Like just meeting everybody, being around everybody, staying over at Goot's house. I got to sleep in his studio. I was just like, yeah.
Very nice. So you
So,
weren't too far from me then, because just recently found out that Goot doesn't live but maybe 10, 12 minutes from me, somewhere in
yeah,
that range, based off of landmarks that we were discussing. So
yeah,
that
oh yeah,
good neck of the woods.
yeah, yeah. It was nice out there, but yeah, it's that show is going to be something else, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing what what it turns out to be.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully, hopefully it does well, and there's a second season. That'd be awesome, and hopefully I get to be a part of it.
yeah,
I'd like to
definitely.
do something, along with my sauce journey or something on there, but
That'd be
we'll
super
see.
cool.
We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to have this come out. I think it's going to paint a great light on the overall community.
Yeah,
Something that's needed. And once again, it's getting the true culture out there in front of others, as opposed to just the stuff that's constantly shoved from mass labels, if you will, mass marketing projects.
yeah,
So
for sure.
let's see here. Hey, if it looks like we have quite a few people jumping in the chat right now. If you're just
Yeah,
now tuning in, we're on the interview with Midge right now, and we had already done the Sam Sauce product reviews. You can definitely catch that in the replay. But right now, we're gonna continue on with this interview. So let's see here. As far as let's go. Sorry, I just ended up losing my place for what I had idea wise to discuss. Um, I I want to dive a little bit more into the sauces that you have on your website. So I know that you've mentioned the chupacabra and kind of what the idea was behind that, and I know that you've mentioned about a what was it, the peach habanero as well
yeah.
sauce.
I don't do that one anymore. I,
Okay.
I do now. It's peach mango pineapple
Okay.
habanero.
Very
So it's
nice.
tropical,
What
and
do you see that
yeah,
one typically going on? Do you use? I mean, with those being the three main ingredients, obviously it's a lot more of a flavor, a fruity flavor profile. So do you see that one more commonly used on, say, like desserts, or where do you lean on that
uh,
sauce?
I don't. I've put it on uh, ice cream, but I'm not a big sweet sauce, like fruity sauce guy.
Okay,
Um, I have used it. I've cooked pork chops with it, and
that sounds
I
amazing.
think actually the last time I did use it, it's good on chicken tacos. Like it's great with pork. Last time I did use it was 4th of July, I dumped a whole bottle on over some ribs,
Uh huh.
kind of marinated in that, and I put my rub over the top of the ribs, and then we barbecued them up for about what 2.5 hours or so, and then when it was almost finished, I put my teriyaki
Very nice. That sounds amazing.
instead of barbecue sauce, the spicy teriyaki, and it's just oh man, I'll tell you
Very
that was
nice.
amazing. But
I
yeah, it was really good with pork and chicken. I don't eat seafood, so I couldn't say, but I know a lot of people that buy it come back and they say that they put it on like chicken tacos and ceviche and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know. I don't eat the stuff, so I
hey,
couldn't.
I'm not too far off of that with you on at least that standpoint. I eat shelled fish, but I do not eat non-shelled. Um, just never have, never really been interested in it. And then a few other reasons, but yeah, just ultimately, I definitely can agree with you on that that a bit. Oh, looks like dropped my audio. There we go. All right.
Yeah, even I used to eat fish and shrimp and all that stuff when I was a kid, but now it's just like I can't.
Yeah.
Just smelling it, man. It's just like
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah. It's definitely got a very distinct smell.
Ugh.
Um, yeah. The
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about another sauce of yours. Um, let's talk about Swamp Thing. What was the inspiration there?
That one actually, I wanted to do a verde sauce, and because everything, all my sauces are horror themed or
Yeah.
like creature, like cryptids and stuff like that. So
Yep.
yeah, the Swamp Thing.
It
I
was a great show growing up. I loved watching Swamp Thing.
yeah. So I made this sauce um, back when I was in the Sons of Fire, and I believe it was in Sons of Fire when I posted the picture of the sauce. And I was
Very
already
nice.
leaning towards like Creature of the Black Lagoon type thing, and name. And I did a competition. Whoever could give me the best name for the sauce, I'll send them a bottle. So there was a whole bunch, probably close to 100 different names and comments on there.
Very
And
nice.
Ethan, Ethan Rivera said Swamp Thang. I was like, yeah, not thing, Thang with an
Yeah.
A. And I was like, perfect. You're the winner. And sent him a bottle, and then I contacted him actually because he does logos for people and
Yeah.
he does all this artwork and stuff. And I said, hey, can you actually make me a logo for that? And he came up with that one and sent it to me, and I fell in love with it. I'm like, absolutely, thank you. That's badass.
Very
Love it.
nice. Yeah. It it definitely grabbed my attention whenever I was looking through your website. Um, well, as far as where do you see? I mean, obviously, you kind of mentioned to it a little bit ago, as far as what your thoughts were towards potentially talking more about your sauce journey on season two. But where do you see this journey taking you? Where are you focused at driving your ship?
To the top, man. Like I'm trying. I'm trying everything I can. It's just it's slowly coming, but recently it seems like it's going a little faster. I'm
That's good.
getting more and more followers on Instagram. That's like my main focus with the sauce company is like Instagram. Facebook, it's just I don't really focus on it there a lot. Like I I post on my little Facebook group just what I post from Instagram. It goes on there automatically.
Yeah.
So yeah, Instagram. I went. I mean, I'm at 1,066 followers or something like that now.
Yeah.
Something I don't know, something like that. Quite a bit,
There we
and
go.
it's just
Got it pulled up
yeah,
now.
yeah. There it is. And I mean, if I want to say like maybe 2 months ago, I hit 1,000, and it just they just keep coming faster and faster, and it's
Nice.
crazy because I want it to get, I want like 35, 40,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's that tincture there.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I saw that. It actually sounded pretty amazing. So, I mean, first of all, and I can't see for sure from this distance, but is it? How do you go about that? Do you do an alcohol based tincture recipe, or do you go non
Yeah.
alcoholic?
No, it's alcohol.
Okay.
It's Everclear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
What's
nice
the?
little.
Oh yeah, that looks real good.
So
What's
this
the process like on that? I know it takes quite a while, right?
it's I mean it's simple, man. You pour your there's gonna be the reserve. I got some. I'm gonna let that
Oh, nice.
stew in there a little longer. But yeah, that's almost 3 years it was soaking in there. But yeah, it's
Wow,
you
that's some
just dump your
commitment right
powder
there.
in. Yeah, yeah, you just dump your powder in and then fill it up with grain alcohol. Doesn't have to be Everclear, but the higher alcohol content proof, the better it is, and it extracts more capsaicin oils out. So yeah, and then just flavor it. I was told by somebody not too long ago to flavor it after,
Okay.
when you're about ready to bottle it, but I always flavor it before. And I'm not going to change how I do it because my tinctures, I've done like four of them already, and they're all like really good flavor.
Hey,
And I've had
that's a
some
good
tinks that
thing.
don't taste, they don't taste like what they're supposed to taste like. And
Yeah.
so far, mine have been pretty good at the flavor. I did an
Very
apple
nice.
pie. I did a root
Ooh,
beer boat. Uh,
that apple pie
then
sounds
this is the
amazing.
eggnog. Yeah, it was pretty good. That one was, I think, no, the root beer was the hottest, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I did a cinnamon roll.
Ooh, that does sound good too.
Yeah,
So as far as I mean, overall, I guess you know kind of what powder goes in as far as what peppers it came from, but I mean, how do you go about understanding really the overall? Like some people are like, hey, this tincture's 2 million, this tincture's 13 million. Like, how does one go about that? Is it the same way as just test and say, let's say, like anything else in the
I don't
any other
know.
product?
I I
It
guess I don't know. Yeah, I know some people have the tinctures that they say they're 16 million just because they put cap crystals in it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know.
Which that
I just
stuff's
make
gnarly in its own right. Seeing some of that being like I've seen a vial of 16 million, pure capsaicin. That stuff is thick. Like you actually have to heat that up to get it to be more liquidy, right? I can't think of the right
yeah,
word, but um, yeah, that nah, nah, nah.
it
Uh,
has to be activated or something.
yeah.
Hey Charlie, so to flavor my tinks, man, I use actually it's right here. Look at that. It's baking and candy and baking oils.
Oh, nice.
Loran's oil. Um, so yeah, I just add those in there, and that's eggnog flavoring. So it's pretty simple. Boom. You just got to get the right amount in there, measurements, and taste it. Which I don't like eggnog, so I had to taste it, but it actually doesn't taste too bad.
I will say I don't. I've had eggnog maybe a small handful of times, but it is not my preferred drink. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
so it, yeah. I mean, it sounds interesting. So definitely wouldn't be something that I would be opposed to. But yeah, once again, it's not something that I actively seek
Yeah,
out when at a holiday party.
yeah. Here, let me show you this though. This right here, the purifier. That
Okay.
is my roasted garlic sauce. If anybody wants to know about that sauce, you can just ask Alexandria over here. She she drinks it pretty
Oh
much.
man,
That's my favorite sauce that I make. It's roasted garlic, like a whole bunch of roasted garlic, habanero, yellow chili, and jalapeno, and tomatoes. And man, it's amazing. It's delicious. It's
nice.
got just enough heat, like to where if you like hot sauces, it's
Yeah,
still gives you that little bit of heat, But like I don't know, people because I sell all my sauces at farmers markets and stuff and
yeah,
events and stuff, and people ask me like, "How hot is it?" Like I'm the wrong person to ask because I can eat hot stuff, so I'm
yeah.
I don't know how to tell you like
Yeah,
like
which that's always
if
a
you
hard thing to answer, anyways. Whenever you're a chili head and you're trying to describe something to just somebody that's either that's not their common thing is to go eat whether it be even be a jalapeno, right? They don't even eat a whole jalapeno by themselves. To try to explain that, it's a bit rough. I know my coworkers that I'll bring stuff in and they'll try some here and there. They're like, "Nah, I'm not listening to anything you have to say. I'm pretty certain anything that you bring in here, I probably shouldn't touch." So
yeah
it's always funny.
yeah for real it's like nah I'm good
Yeah.
keep that away from me buddy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's like I used to bring way back when I used to bring Carolina Reapers and stuff into work, and people eating little tiny slivers, little slivers, and they're like one dude ran to the garbage can and was puking. It's like
Man.
from a little sliver. I was like, you got to be kidding me, dude!
Yeah.
Like it's hot, yeah. But that was before I was doing any of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'd eat hot sauce and stuff like that, but nothing spicy. And yeah, it's my buddy growing all these peppers in his backyard. He's like, let me get some of those, dude. So I took him to work, obviously. And I even had my boss in there, and he's like, it's not that bad. I said, just wait. And like
Yep.
30 seconds later, he's like, oh my God. And
Yep.
that was just the tiniest little sliver you could think of. And these
Man.
people were dying.
Yeah. No, I've been right there doing the same thing to my own coworkers. I warn them, but it's fun little torture at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So hey, I definitely love the conversation, but I think I think it's time that we should test out the sauce gauntlet.
All right.
Let's do it. All right. If you're just tuning in, congratulations. You are now watching a new game show that we have on the swear word called the Sauce Gauntlet. This is basically going to be like a bracket challenge. So, Midge, you'll be able to we'll uncover these bracket by bracket, and you'll get to decide which sauce moves forward all the way down to there's one winner. Once again, everyone in the comments, play along. I want to hear what your thoughts are, and let's get this fired off and going. So first up, here, let me pull up mine too. All right. So first on the bracket, we have Hellfire's Fiery Fool versus Mikey V's Texas X's.
Hmm.
And, there's probably going to be some on here that if you haven't tried, that's fine too. If you haven't tried either one, just, use your own
I,
discretion.
I believe I have had that Hellfire one. I haven't had the Mikey V's though.
They're both
Um,
very great sauces, I would say.
so are we going on like?
This is yours. So your discretion on how you want to see this
Well,
through.
all right. Well, I haven't had the Mikey V's, so I'm gonna have to say Hellfire.
All right. So let's put that X on top of Mikey V's. And let's get this Hellfire move forward. All right, next down we have Scorpion Disco from Karma Sauce, and then we
Mm,
got Reaper Squeezins from
mm.
Pucker Butt.
Karma. Karma.
Karma. Oh, I like it.
I haven't had Scorpion Disco, but I have had Cosmic Disco.
Cosmic Disco is phenomenal.
Yes.
Scorpion Disco, I actually lucked out. I think it was Zest Fest. Oh gosh, it was right before that one that you were talking about where you came in and did the challenge.
Mhm.
What was that? Oh gosh, whatever. It's slipping my mind. So whenever this
Yeah,
sauce
it was
released,
Fest.
whenever this sauce released, I actually talked to Gene. He had some on display and managed to end up connecting with him to get one mailed whenever he got back to New York. So huge fan of this. Have still the initial label sauce bottle at my house. It was one that I also regularly pick up. So can't go wrong there. All right, next
Oh, yeah.
bracket. We got your sauce here, Swamp Thing. And then we got one that would be more fan friendly to someone that's
Mm,
entering sriracha. I just plugged in a rant like the more known sriracha, but this could be any sriracha. It doesn't have to be this one on the screen.
come on.
Uh,
Swamp Thing.
I might have put that one in there just to
You could
an
just scoot
easy
that one all the way to the
yeah
winner bracket.
an easy sacrifice on sriracha there. All right.
I mean, I love sriracha. I do. Don't get me wrong, man. I like to dip. I make pierogies, and I dip pierogies in the sriracha. I like how that one has a bunch of X's on
Yep. It's not coming back. It's dead. It's dead.
it.
All right. Let's look at the next bracket. So we got Harvest 912's Death by Chocolate Primotali versus Hellfire's Doom.
Mm. I haven't had either one, but I love Harvest 9112, or 912, 9112, 912. I love them so much. They're great people, so move them forward.
There we go. The top one. Top is moving forward.
Death by
Yep.
Chocolate. I need to try that, actually. I
The
want to try the challenge as well.
I've tried the Doom, and because it has extract in there, that was the big turning like away for me. I'm not a fan of the extract taste in my
Yeah.
hot sauce, so yeah, that one jumped off ship for me. But I did
Yeah.
try it once, so
I
can't.
had one Blair's Mega Death. That is
Okay, yep,
that's a tasty sauce, and that has extract. But
yeah. Blair's
anything
does
else,
some Blair's does
is
some
like,
good sauces.
yeah.
All right. So next up, we got a battle of the ghosts. So we got one that seemed actually both of these are pretty near and dear to me. So Palo Alto's Fighters Ghost Pepper Sauce, and then we got K John's Classic Small Batch Ghost Pepper. Felt fitting to put the K John's back on here since it was recently reviewed. So both of these are phenomenal in their own right.
Yeah. Is this me too?
Yeah. All this is you.
We go Palo Alto.
Okay, very nice. Do you have? Do you end up ordering through? Gosh, what was it? The very first time I tried it, it was whenever I was trying out. What is it? Heat Shop. Can't remember the name of it.
Heat hot sauce.
Yeah, Heat Hot Sauce. Yeah. And they would send you those packets of it, right? The little like ketchup packet
Mhm.
of it.
Yeah.
Man, I was bummed out that I didn't get more of it. So yeah, I've definitely since then picked that up. All right, this next
Yeah, I
bracket.
mean it's made by firefighters, and I mean
Yeah,
I
it
think
broke
all
up
the
a little bit.
proceeds go to them. No, I said the Palo Alto isn't that made? It's made by the firefighters, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, no, that's a solid choice. The next bracket is one that will rock the boat for most. So we got Primo Army, and then we got the Last Dab Experience.
Primo, go forward.
There we go. There we go.
I like how those two are pinned up against each other too.
Yeah, I had to do it, right? Um, got to rock the boat a little bit, right? Um,
Yeah.
so this next one, I always have the worst time trying to say it. So I'm just gonna say it, and I'm probably gonna butcher it, but it's okay. It's from Burns and McCoy, uh, Exerebrium, Exerib, yeah, that thing.
Mm.
And then we got from Primo's Peppers, Premonition, Battle of the Verdes right here.
Premonition.
There we go. There we go. And then the last but not least bracket we have from Bravado Spice Company. We have their ghost pepper and blueberry sauce. And then we got Jersey Barnfire's black garlic.
I'll go black garlic.
Very nice. You know, another black garlic sauce that's phenomenal is Cajuns. Have you had that one?
I haven't.
Oh, it's so good. It's great on Asian dishes. So let's start up top. So we had Fiery Fool versus Scorpion Disco. What are you taking forward?
Scorpion Disco.
All right. How's the comments looking right now? Yeah, we got some people. We got some people
Miguel.
rocking. Okay. Okay.
Miguel's waiting for you to show Valentina.
Uh,
Hey, dude,
hey,
Valentina is some good stuff, man.
yeah, it didn't make the bracket this time, but we will be. I think from what I can see, this seems to be well received. So the bracket challenge is definitely coming back. So we will have many other sauces on here. All right. Next up, Swamp Thing versus Death by Chocolate Primo Tali.
I'm gonna have to go with mine.
There we go. There we go. All right. Now we got Palo Alto's ghost pepper sauce versus Primo Army.
Primo.
There we go. It's a phenomenal sauce, by the way.
I have a feeling this one's gonna be Primo versus Primo.
Yeah, it's about to be a Primo Duke out.
Yeah,
So we got Premonition versus Jersey Barnfire's Black Garlic.
yeah, Primo.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Man, down to the wire. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Scorpion Disco versus Swamp Thing.
Man, obviously Swamp Thing, right?
Yep. Yep.
Obviously.
I'm digging it.
My dogs are going crazy in there.
No worries. What kind of dogs you got?
I got 4.
Okay.
I got a little tiny Chihuahua, a couple mutts, mixed boxer, Pepper. Her name's Pepper.
Very nice.
And then another mix. He's a Akita mix with German Shepherd and Pit Bull.
Wow.
And
That's quite a mix right there.
yeah, and then I got a Border Collie Corgi.
Okay.
Yeah. All his siblings got the Corgi little short legs, and he didn't, thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been definitely something. Oh, sorry, I closed that. Let's get that pulled back up. All right. So I think we're ready. We got Primo versus Primo. We got
I think I'm gonna have to go with the Verde because
the Battle of the Verdes. Here we go.
Yeah.
So you want the Battle of the Verdes, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Go ahead and move Premonition up.
And yeah, Borgie. He's the cutest dog too.
My sister-in-law has corgis, and man, they have so much energy, so much. They're very very kind, but just so much energy. I'm used to a more calm and regal dog. No, I
Yeah.
have a I have an English bulldog. He sleeps like
Oh,
20 out of 24 hours a day. So really, he only wakes up to eat, go to the bathroom, and then demand to get back on the bed. He's the most
yeah.
spoiled thing ever because he's never once had to walk himself to bed, and he sleeps on my bed. So I end up carrying him in there each night, like his like like he's Caesar, and I'm carrying him on his
Yeah.
throne. Uh,
Oh man.
all right,
Oh
man. So here it
boy.
goes. Down
Oh boy.
to the wire. We got Swamp Thing and Premonition.
Hey
What?
man, just because Miguel says it, Swamp Thing for the win.
All right, you heard it. Swamp
We're
Thing
going
is
Swamp.
the
All right,
winner.
Troy.
Hey, it's your game. It's there's no wrong answers here. Swamp Thing is the winner.
Woo.
Yay, yay. All right. Well,
Yes.
hey, I hope everyone in the chat had fun with that today. I hope
Yeah,
that
that was
I
a
hope
fun game.
I hope
What?
that we get to all enjoy this game on a upcoming episode, and let me know what sauces you want to see on here. You can either reach out through comments or send me a DM and let me know what sauces you want featured or what sauces you think should be featured on this. All right,
Valentina.
let's. Okay, Valentina.
Valentina.
I'm taking a note on it. You got that? You got that down over there, Jeff? All right. All right. So we got that written down. All right. Well, before we wrap this thing up, let's kick it over to the hot seat. Who are you gonna nominate to come on the show? Who are you putting on the hot seat?
Man, you know what? Brandon Collins,
Okay.
because he's talented in many ways. His art, he makes the stamps. He makes chili crisp. He makes great barbecue sauce. God, what else? He makes so many different things. Honey pot.
Man.
Just yeah, he makes good hot products, and he gives back to
Very
everybody.
nice.
He's supportive. He likes to. Yeah, I always tell him, like, dude, you need to sell your products, man.
Yeah.
Like,
It
something, dude.
sounds like it. Sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So he's like, I like giving stuff to people, man. I'm like, I know that, but like, come on.
So he's got a big heart. Nothing wrong
Yes,
with
he
that.
does. Very big heart. Very good guy. Great friend. Um, and he's also a part of the show
Very
coming
nice.
out. So I think he'd be a great interview.
Okay.
Co-host on Friday Night Fire as well.
Very
So
nice. Yep.
I think yeah, he'd be a good one.
All right. Well, Brandon Collins, you're on the hot seat. So
Yeah, honey boy.
let's go ahead and let everyone know where they can find you. And hey, the stage is yours. Let them plug away what you want.
Yeah, well, yeah, you want some sauce, creaturesauceco.com, or just message me. I just packaged up all these tinks, a whole bunch of them. They're going out, getting picked up in the morning. So you guys keep your eye out for them. People that have ordered them.
Very
You
nice.
get all my sauce, creaturesauceco.com, or if you're local, which probably not. I'm at farmers markets. I'm in a few stores out here too. So pretty soon, hopefully, you'll be getting it at chain stores all over the place.
There we go. There we go. Man on a mission. All right. Well, hey,
Nice.
it's been amazing having you on. I look forward to having you back, and I hope you had a blast. I know I had a blast,
Oh, good, good. Oh, yeah.
and thank you. and let's go ahead and wrap up this show.
Appreciate
All right. So I hope everyone enjoyed the reviews today on Sam's sauce. We had once again the Taiga style, and we had the Pina de Nata. So here's where the fun happens. I talked to Sam today, and Sam is actually running a promo code for everyone watching. It ends on the 10th. If you type in promo code swear word, one word, swear word, you get 10% off. Anything that's on the store, sauce-wise, you can get it. There you go. Great deal from Sam. Go check it out. Phenomenal sauces. Flavor bomb out the max. My mouth is even watering as I think about this right now. Once again, huge shout out to Podvision.io for helping us set this up and getting this amazing show out there to all y'all. I want to say there's nobody else that is doing this from a podcast standpoint, level of support that supports the community like Podvision.io. I highly recommend them if you're just starting a show, you're looking to improve your brand, or maybe this is something that you're really wanting to launch out and do yourself. I highly recommend Podvision.io. Check them out. Links for all the products discussed will be down below, as will that discount code. So if you missed it, you're watching the replay, don't worry. Hey, if you enjoyed what we have going on here, catch us every Tuesday night. We'll be going live at 8 Central. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, subscribe, all the things. We're on all the major socials. Also, very proud to tell you we are also now on most of the large podcast channels too. So if you're down for just the audio, you can check us out over there as well. Hey, as always, I'm Brandon Swear, and from everything in the world of hot, this has been the Swear Word.